On today's app.
If you're single, tune out. Kidding. We love you so
Tune in.
much.
I feel
Tune
like
in.
this is like, I feel like I'm like a single friend of yours.
I always feel like I'm single.
Same, but I'm
Even like in an emotional way, not
like
in a
I'm
sexual
like,
way.
yeah, totally agree.
You know?
Like I'm like, oh, I'm just like your single friend.
Yeah, I'm like a single girl, but like I don't have a boyfriend.
But like
I'm
we're like married. Yeah.
Hey guys, this is Litty and Chitty in the Big Bad City.
A podcast by New Yorkers for everyone. I'm Chlo.
I'm Em, and that's all you need to know.
Let's get started.
Hi, good morning, Chlo.
Good morning, Em. Good night. Ciao, Bella.
Ciao, Bella.
How are you?
Whoa, I'm good. I'm flustered. I had an early morning. All right, got up early.
You did.
Got up early, had an audition at 10, which like nothing new here, folks. You know, I'm always like doing, but
Yeah.
whoa.
Start
Start
over.
over. I had a Zoom audition this morning. I usually do a lot of self tapes, but
Right.
like these days I've been doing a lot more like live auditions, and then like if you get a call back, it's always like live on Zoom.
So like how many people are watching you?
Depends. Like I did one the other day that was like just me and this woman, this like wonderful woman.
Is
who
it
was the casting
awkward?
director. I mean, like the way any audition is like, hey, like I'm trying to get this part, man.
Yeah, like give me the part because
But-
they don't speak while you're auditioning.
No,
Obviously.
well, someone reads with you
Right.
over Zoom, and like you're set up with your ring light, and I have like everything leaning on a book, and like if one
Yes.
wisp of air comes, the whole thing falls apart
Totally.
because I have no good setup.
Really quick, whenever people don't speak or mute themselves when I'm talking my part on a call, I start to get really in my head and start like rambling and saying weird shit because it's like
If they don't
muted.
interrupt
yeah,
you?
they have to like be talking with me.
Right.
So I don't know how you do that.
Well, it is. There's always like a delay of lines, like, and a lot of the lines in the scene today were like the people are cutting each other off. So I would be like waiting for the delay to like cut me off. But anyway, I like got up really early because this is a part like, you know, I do all these all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like so excited for this part. It feels so right for me, and the script is so good. So I really cared, and I woke up like super early because the audition was at 10, and I was like, I don't know about you guys, but I need like 3 hours of being awake before my face represents itself correctly.
Yeah, before you marinate.
Before I marinate, like I don't know, you guys will notice in the Amira episode, I look so wildly puffy and like
Were we
I
like
just woke up.
sleeping? Yeah.
I do. My face works that way. Whenever I'm talking to you bright and early, you look so doll-like immediately.
Thank you. I think
you wake up in your final form.
Wow, I don't think I do, but thank you.
You do, and you know there are a lot of people who do that. You know, I have like an image of like a girl like in a sweatshirt in the West Village, like
Yeah, like
she just woke up and she's going to get coffee, and like
She looks
that is an
perfect.
aesthetic, and her aesthetic looks good. When I wake up and if I step outside, we were on a call actually this morning.
sleepy boots.
When I step outside before I've showered or anything, it's like 17 bags under my eyes, disgusting hair. Like,
It's
don't even get me
hard.
started on the hair. I like stink, I'm sure.
I understand.
And like all my clothes are wrong. Like I will never, ever, ever be a roll out of bed girl, look cute.
And just go for it.
But you are.
I don't feel like I am, but I that's kind. I appreciate that. But also, you're a late night girl.
I'm a late night girl, but not because I want to be. And I was actually just talking to my brother about this yesterday. Thank you for bringing this up. I was actually just talking to my brother. So this is what happens when I wake up at 7 a.m. I'm like ready to like.
Whoa.
The morning comes and I'm like,
This is
what
like-
do you want?
this is your
I've had
evening.
17 meetings. I'm in my evening now.
Yeah, this is evening time.
This is my midday.
So, how'd the audition go?
Good. I think I gave it my all. I mean,
That's really all you can do, Emmy.
I've never gotten one, so
Perfect. So fingers
I've probably done like
crossed.
200, and like every single time I don't get it. Except the one time I did get it, I was in my fiance's movie, had nothing to do with the fact that he was my fiance. I
Right.
got that part on my pure merit and skill,
Yeah, as you would.
and so
I'm surprised I wasn't cast for that actually.
I know you are so TikTok girl.
And to be fair, I could audition really well for TikTok Girl.
You could. It's totally your part.
Yeah.
And all the hair and makeup I was put in looked like I was you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it went well. But you know, with these things, and it's just like you just have to let it go. But this was one I really liked and really care about, and I'm like, this is gonna be a good fucking
When
show.
will you find out?
I don't know.
Oh, a show.
This was a callback, so I had an audition, and then
they
this
liked
was a
you.
callback. Yeah, but you know what, man, you gotta let it go. The reason why I was
Nah,
so
to the
flustered,
to the no. You know that song? You need to let it go. Need to let it go. It's
No.
Megan Trainer. I was going to say Megan the Stallion, but Megan the Stallion would never be caught dead singing a Megan Trainor song.
No,
and if you
never.
know, you know.
Although her and Not My Fault is kind of like, I mean, who wouldn't want to be in love with me?
Yeah.
I'm Regina George. I'm like,
it's totally Megan Trainor vibes.
Yeah, it's like not Megan Thee Stallion vibes.
Yeah.
Whatever. I love all of them.
All
We don't hate
Megans.
anyone on this podcast, okay?
Which is a lie.
It's a huge lie. So it went well, but I was flustered because I felt this is what made me feel bad. And this is such an example of like being born in 96, right? So like my agent's assistant sends me the stuff, like the info. But I went to go join the Zoom. I was like practicing. And then I went to go, I was ready. It was my time. I went to go to the email. There's no Zoom link. And I go, fuck me. Because I also had to come right here after. Go ahead, what?
Wait, so the assistant didn't attach a link. What is
the
it?
assistant forgot.
Was it in the Google Cal?
No.
It was in none of the above.
There was no link in any of the emails. And I was having trouble with my email yesterday. Whatever. There was no link. I don't know if it was the assistant's fault. There was no link and I was freaking out. And then I actually got anxiety thinking about the idea in which the assistant feels like he fucked up.
Well, he did.
I know. And it's like, hey, people make mistakes and like you have to deal with that when you make a mistake. But I'm so upset now for him because he made a mistake.
Did you email and just say, hey, I don't think I got the link?
Yeah, no, well, I texted frantically because it was my time and, they do all these auditions back to back. They're like 10-minute slots. And I was like, hello?
Someone get me that link.
And I texted a bunch of people. And then while I was on the Zoom, they were all answering me.
So distracting.
Anyway, this is so boring. All of that is to say, it was fun. I did it, but I woke up really early and I went outside because you and I were FaceTiming early this morning. And because yesterday I was talking to my brother and you called me a night person. This is all getting back to that.
Yes, I remember
You called me a night person. And while I am a night person, I was talking to my brother yesterday and him and his girlfriend, he told me, do this thing where they she's making him into a morning person. They wake up, get this.
I hate this already. I just hate it. I don't like when couples like synchronize like that.
You're just mad because you're not in sync with your boyfriend.
Because I didn't sleep. I haven't slept in like 2 years.
Yeah, why?
I don't know. Tell me what Kevin does with his girlfriend.
Hey, that's my Kevin you're talking
Bleep
about.
that name out.
No,
because it could
it's
be
my brother.
Ryan.
It's my brother. Kevin told me
Talk
that,
to me.
Him and his girlfriend, they will wake up at 6:30. Kevin lives on the Lower East Side.
Yeah.
6:30, and they will go on a walk on the river and sit on a bench and get a matcha latte and sit and go on a 6:30 to 7:30 a.m. walk. Birds chirping.
Starting
his morning in a meditative, beautiful way.
I
and
love
he's telling me
that.
this last night, and I go, yeah, because I kept telling him how my days escape me. And I think a big part of it is because I don't get outside soon enough.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I will wake up. I'm addicted to the Today Show.
Right.
Chloe Richmond. I have spoken this entire time we've been
I
recording.
actually you just blatantly saw me just
realize I'm never gonna get a word in today.
Completely zoned out for a second.
Yeah, I did. And I went, I've been talking nonstop. I'm like, I have an audition. I was in a movie. I was up early. I FaceTimed you. I want the part. I'll never get the part.
My brother.
My agent, his assistant, my brother, his girlfriend. Fucking put a bullet in my head now.
It's okay, dude. I'm listening.
No, I'm actually done. I'm finished. You
Nothing
go.
else?
I don't even want to finish it because it was actually not even that important.
Yeah, do you think, here's what I would ask you. Do you think if I'm not interested that any of these bitches are interested?
No.
It's a problem.
No.
It's a problem.
All it was, you guys, I went for a walk this morning, a 20-minute walk, and I looked like shit on my walk. You FaceTimed, you saw, I looked like shit.
Yeah.
Nothing about me looked cute out there.
You were out there.
I was out there saying self-tape lines to myself, staring at my phone the entire time. I didn't even enjoy the walk.
Well, I'm glad you made it here after your
Thanks.
walk in the morning. I think getting outside is really important. I really do.
Yeah, because my days, I will blink and it's 2:00 and I'm still in my
I don't have
pajamas.
that problem.
You don't. You're always somewhere.
I'm tired from it, actually, of it's only 2:00.
Wow.
Sometimes I look at the time at work and I'll be like, I say it's only 2:00, and then I'll look at the time and be like, it's only 2:02 o'clock.
Oh my God.
I'm that
I remember
dialed
that.
in.
Yeah.
It's tough, but you know what? It's okay. It's right now I'm having a lot of trouble with after work eating and getting in bed and going to sleep, and then doing it again the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day.
Kind of living life.
Yeah, I don't like it, I think. I want off. I want off this little ride.
Press pause. You want to press pause?
Yeah, because I'm like, wait, are we Yeah, I just don't like it. It's very boring to me. I'm just kind of in like a stagnant boredom. Sorry, you guys. It was so
No, it's okay.
depressing.
Listen, you guys, it's mid-Feb, okay?
It's
and that's when
mid-Feb.
a lot of people, it's like the final push before the sun comes out again.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, you gotta get through.
Philtonic Phil.
Excuse me?
Platonic Phil?
Punxsutawney Phil?
Pentatonic.
That was weeks ago, honey.
Pentatonic.
Pentatonics Phil.
There's,
you know, the groundhog that does
sings.
acapella?
Yeah. There's actually a really funny meme right now.
6 more weeks!
I can't even get a word in them.
No, I know. Sorry. Catch up, man. Catch up. I'm running. I'm on a treadmill. I'm on incline 12, speed 6. And you're sort of what? Still waiting for a treadmill to clear up? Get in line, bitch. Get in line, bitch.
Bitch, you just read me to filth.
Yeah, I did. Wake up. It's Friday. Well, it's Sunday if you're listening. It's Friday. You guys, Chloe and I are doing an equinox class together later.
Yes, we are.
And then we're going to dinner at Bleep This. None of you will ever know except Nicole. We're going to our favorite restaurant later. There's so much to look forward to today, Chloe. Wake up and smell the flowers.
I'm so excited and scared.
No. Of
Take
my
a breath.
energy. Well, just you wait. I woke up at 7, so now at 2, I'm going to be like, I think I'm too tired.
Yeah, I know. You're going to this class.
No, I know.
Guess
Chloe
what?
has bullied me into this.
I bullied her into this. It's a really fun class. We're also going to do the cold plunge.
Yeah, sounds really fun, but how much you're trying to convince me to go.
Whatever. Anyway.
No, tell me. I'm sorry. Chloe, I love you.
I know you do.
You know how much you mean to me?
Yeah, I know.
I was up late last night, even though I had to wake up early. You and I were texting so late.
Giggle monster.
Laughing out loud. John got so annoyed. Or I'm assuming he got annoyed because I was
It's
laughing.
so fun when you and your friends are like in your group chat or you're one-on-oneing like back and forth.
Yeah, yeah.
Ha 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 ha. You know a ha ha ha's coming because you just fucking slayed.
Yeah, totally.
And you're like,
I love when I send a text and I'm just see the type bubbles and I go,
Ha ha ha.
bring on the ha ha ha.
I'm
Bring
waiting.
on the ha, ha.
I know they're
I killed it.
coming. Yeah. Last night I was literally killing it. My tight 10 was like a tight 30.
Yeah, you were killing it over texting. I was venting to Chloe because I made a mistake with some scheduling and I had to go see.
I actually don't remember what we were talking about.
It's really funny. I'll recount it.
Okay, recount it for me.
I made a scheduling issue with something that had to do with plans Chloe and I made, like important plans, and I realized that John's little brother has his last senior play.
Higgles McJiggles.
Higgles McJiggles, who makes our theme music, has
Yeah.
I've gone to every single play of his since I've ever known the kid, since he was in elementary school, right?
Yep.
I've gone to all of his plays, and this is his last one. He's
Ever.
graduating college. I mean, he's going to college.
Yeah.
And I realized, fuck me, man. This
You
important
gotta
thing
go.
is on the day of his play. I can't miss his play. This is my family who we're talking about here. And Chloe, I was explaining to Chloe, she responds, this is like 1 a.m. That's why it was so much funnier. She responds, go see that play. Period.
Like I didn't even you started to spiral and I was just like, go see that play.
Go see that play.
That's so funny.
And it made me laugh out loud because I texted back to you. It was like not Devil Wears Prada, whatever movie it is where it's like, where to?
Home. Yeah.
I'm going home.
And then he's like,
Go see that play.
Yeah, I don't know your fucking address.
Yeah.
You said you had a good one-liner too.
I said, take me home. Take us home,
Take us
Chloe.
home, Chloe. Yeah,
Take us home, Chloe.
I like that.
And then Chloe started sending me GIFs, and that's how you know you've lost it because you were sending me. I was trying to get ready. I was like, "Good night, good night. I gotta go to bed. Good night." And then Chloe sent me a SpongeBob GIF. I'll send it to Nicole. It was a SpongeBob burying himself under the sand, and he was like, "Me when you leave." This is just not funny for anyone.
It's not even for us. I mean, I think it's very relatable when people know, when it's really they're just like us.
Yeah.
When they're
Listeners, they're just like us.
They're just you're back and forth. You're like you're really killing it on that. So, hold on,
Hey man, what's going on with you?
today?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Are you all right?
I feel great.
Did I intimidate you?
Intimidated me. I feel a little backed into a corner, a little
Okay.
tail between my legs. Like I was awake, but I wasn't as awake, and I was just coming out, and then I went right back in.
In your shell.
Yeah.
Are you getting your period?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that explains it.
That's
all.
weird.
There we
How'd
go.
you know that?
Because you're being funny. You're acting a little funny.
I'm off,
Yeah, and I'm ovulating, so I couldn't be more fucking horny and out in the world.
and I'm like so.
Worlds come at me, I'm ready to fuck you. And you're over here like, why does it even matter?
I'm like, please don't fuck me.
Please don't fuck me.
Okay, wait. Have you seen these TikTok trends? I think this is funny, and I want to talk to you about this. That's like, if I won the lottery, I wouldn't tell anyone, but there would be signs. Have you seen
Yeah,
that?
I have seen that.
And
That's
basically,
funny.
people are like, it's just like a regular picture, and then the signs would be like someone having but their fridge like packed with Diet Cokes. Okay,
Yeah.
bad example.
I love that.
If you were to win the lottery, what would be your sign?
Emily bought an apartment.
What? Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting. You did the trend wrong, but okay, I like that.
Right. Or I guess that's like too real.
Like, I would
It's
have,
yeah,
like-
of course I'd buy an apartment.
Like there would be like lipstick everywhere.
Lipstick everywhere. I would have a car.
I'd have huge fat titties.
Huge fat titties. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd have a ton of Celine bags.
That's so awesome that you're true to Celine.
I would just upgrade everything that I do a little bit of now. I would do a whole lot more of it.
You know, I kind of think about it right now of like, this is what I'm getting my period, so this is probably why this is going to come out of my mouth. But I was going to just say, I don't think I do anything different. Like, I just live my little simple life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I go bowling more.
Yeah.
I
You
probably,
probably go
like,
on more vacations.
probably hang out more.
Yeah. You know what I do if I won the lottery right now? Have a big fat, even fuckier, fatter wedding.
Funkier, fattier.
I don't know what fuck. I've never said fuckier before.
I like a funkier, fattier wedding.
Okay. All the way, you guys.
All the way.
By the way, in 10 minutes, we're gonna have to. It will be not interrupted for you guys, but Chloe and I have to pause.
It will be good. It's much needed for us, I feel.
Yeah, because I have a heart health appointment.
This is about your murmur?
my heart. So I went to the cardiologist again on Tuesday.
Yes.
And I did an ultrasound of my heart. Have you ever had that done?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, I've had.
Like you're pregnant, like a baby, but
Yeah.
for your heart.
Yeah.
And it was so creepy. I hated every second of it.
Could you hear your heartbeat?
Yeah, it was
It's very loud,
wow,
right?
wow. And I was like, don't show me the mechanics of what's going on in there.
And it's like your
Yeah.
insides are very loud.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Yeah, I like that actually.
But cool. So I have a follow-up appointment. But we'll pause. I'll do that. It'll be quick, and we'll get right back on the mic, and listeners won't even know.
Is it already time right now?
No, it's in 10 minutes. Something I was gonna say was I just saw this New York Times article on my way fucking here. She's yawning already.
Sorry, I love it. I love the New York Times articles.
I saw this New York Times article, and it sometimes the push notification pops up, and that's all you need to see. This was one where I went, I gotta click on this.
Yeah.
I gotta click on this. It was. Let me just read you the headline. Well, my phone's all the way over there. It was about how there are these Instagram accounts
Yeah.
of like child girl influencers
Okay.
run by their moms, and the moms know that there are these like pedophiles who follow and like pay extra for more pictures of these girls, these like child influencers that the moms
What?
run, and then once the kids are over 13, they like don't get rid of it. And they know that there's all these creepy men out there, but the men like pay the bills.
They they lean in.
They like pay for more photos of these girls, and all the comments are like, "Oh my god, gorgeous, babe, you look so good." And it's these like 9 to 11-year-old girls.
What?
Yeah. And I know I'm not fucking that up. I like read the full article walking in. If you saw, I was still reading it when I walked in. I was finishing it. Isn't that fucking crazy?
It's crazy. I wish I'd thought of that. I wish I pinned myself out like that.
You wish your mom did it for you?
Yeah.
I mean,
You could do it for me right now. You could pin me out.
well, you could just pimp yourself out. It feeds into the whole OnlyFans discussion, but like children.
No, that's disgusting. I'm joking, by the way. That's like very inappropriate.
And then you go like, of course your parents, like when you think about when you're a kid, it's like, okay, did I do what I did because I liked it? Or like think about like child actors like Jeanette McCurdy, like
oh
my mom
God,
died. Like
yeah.
she probably, if she had a different mom, would she have ever gotten into acting? Maybe not. She,
Probably
like, talks
not.
about that.
She wouldn't have She didn't want to.
Right. But that was like kind of the same, not the same thing, but like these girls getting exploited.
No, that's the same thing.
It's like
It's the
same
same
thing. But this is just like the internet instead of like Nickelodeon.
Jeanette McCurdy.
So is it a new thing, or is it like the same thing we've just seen in a new, but now in a new medium?
it's the same thing in a new medium. Jeanette McCurdy, if you don't know who that is Sam from iCarly.
Yeah, and she has a book called "I'm Glad My Mom Died," which is a really, really
It's a
good,
fantastic book.
fantastic memoir. But I just read that article. Are you all right?
No, I'm so tired. I really didn't sleep last night. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah. So tell us what happened.
So this what happened. So Ollie and I were on the couch hanging out, watching. He was watching TV and I was on TikTok.
Mhm.
And then he was like,
What
"Let's
time
go."
was it?
This was like 9. Then he's like, "Let's go to bed." So we go in his room. Lights are out. Ollie's asleep. And I'm like sitting there and I'm like, I can't do this. Then I fall asleep though, because I took 3 melatonins.
At 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I take 3 melatonins to try and like get myself to be on his level. And then I have like a full night's rest. And at 11:30, 12, I wake up and I'm fucking rearing and gearing, ready to go.
Wired,
with
texting me.
Yeah, with my best lines of 2024.
Go see that play.
Yeah, like go see that play came out of my mouth. I'm like pure genius. And so then I moved to the couch at that point, and I sleep on the couch now when I sleep at Ollie's because
what the fuck?
I know. So now I really understand when couples sleep in different beds. I really respect that.
I know when you kind of go like what's wrong? But it's like no.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. Like we snuggled. I snuggled him to sleep, and then I like rolled him away. I did the good old roll away, and I went right into the
tuck
couch.
And roll.
Tuck and roll.
I cannot believe that your man goes to bed at 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I can't believe my man does that.
Like,
it's so stupid.
No, but I mean, hey, respect. Like,
no,
he wakes up early and goes to the gym.
You guys, I don't think so. Remember that whole time when we were like, respect, that's cool. But now it's like 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock is a little ridiculous.
I woke up and then I kept waking up every hour, and it was like 2, and then it was like 3, and then it was 4, and then at 5 I was like, I'll move into the bedroom now.
Oh no!
And then
you were up from 2 to 3 to 4 to 5.
Yeah, and then from 5 to 7ish, his alarm went off to work out of the gym when I was still awake.
Shut the fuck up, dude. No wonder why you're miserable.
Yeah, I'm actually like Eeyore today.
I can't believe you are even up and at 'em.
I know. So I think I'm gonna have a big fat amino lean.
Yeah, I want one of those. Can I have one?
Yeah, I have a new amino lean go getter.
Ooh,
go getter.
Cool.
Because what are we gonna do? Go get it.
We're gonna go get it. You know, it's interesting because I was saying right before we started recording that I have the opposite problem where my sweetie goes to bed
so late,
way late, like sending me memes at 5 a.m, and I go to bed at like anytime between like 11:30 and 1. I go to bed. Wake up at 8-ish. She's just been snoozing on my sock all.
I know, she's so
episodes.
sweet,
so
Ellie.
sweet.
She slept the whole time. She comes on the couch when I go to the couch, and
That's
she goes
sweet.
back
She
in the
follows
bed.
her mommy. You know, when I walked in here, she was so much more jumpy on me, and I'm wearing my old perfume.
You smell like you. I noticed that when you came in.
I'm wearing my.
Wait, do you want to hear something? A theory I have.
Wait, but on the couples thing.
Yeah.
What I wanted to say was it's interesting because I wonder, listeners, and I wonder if you're single, fucking tune out. Kidding. We love you so much.
Tune in. I feel I feel like I'm like a single friend of yours.
I always feel like I'm single.
Same, but I'm
even like in an emotional way, not in a sexual way.
Totally agree.
You know,
like I'm like, oh, I'm just like your single friend.
Yeah, I'm like a single girl, but like I don't have a boyfriend.
But like we're
I'm
like married. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's interesting because I always wish, like, one of the things if I could change about my relationship, I wish John was a morning person, and like I wish because like in COVID when he would wake up early, it was so cutie.
Oh, yeah.
To have mornings together, and so I still wish like that he didn't go to bed so late and didn't wake up so late. But obviously with his job, get to the point, Emily Wilson.
Get to the point.
Then I go though. Actually, I'm married, right? And so like my mornings are a very private, sacred thing that I have. And I almost go, when my brother was telling me that like he wakes up and goes on these walks with his girlfriend, I'm like, whoa, so you don't even get a moment in the morning to go Shema Yisrael?
Oh, the Shema.
You know what I mean? Like you don't get a moment in the morning to go like,
Shema Yisrael.
I've gotten another day.
So
here
true.
I am with another day. Hoda and Jenna, what do you have to say? Tell me about olive oil and the new recipes.
It's so different. They don't live together.
Right. Yeah, that's true. They're like sleepover, and you don't live together.
Yeah. So we
Right. But I'm actually saying, much as I want the together mornings, now I'm kind of going, it's actually kind of nice because he gets his time from like 1 to 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And I get my time from like 8 to 11 a.m.
Totally.
Like just me.
Yeah, I think you have to have it like that's good. Like,
but I'm curious.
Nighttime, bath time, like that's when I would have my own time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how about every time Ollie goes to bed, you get in the bath?
I could do that.
Go take a nice bath.
I could do that.
I see how you're tempted to join him and also go to the great place that is deep sleep when life actually does pause. But you should take a bath.
I have a really crazy.
Do you still like me?
Like barely at this moment. I'm just kidding. Do you hate me? I have a really deep thing to say, but I think I have to save it.
Because of my heart health appointment?
Yeah, because your heart.
Does it have to do with the couples and sleeping?
Yeah.
Then you should say it.
It's way deep.
Go for it, man.
No, it's going to like segue into our next conversation about your grandma.
Oh, okay. We'll be right back.
Be right back.
We're back.
Her health is fine.
My
you
health is
guys.
fine. My heart's good.
Shit.
Thank you guys.
Did I just blur your vision?
No.
Because I was sitting fucking
It doesn't
forward.
matter.
Okay,
2 seconds.
you guys. So I've just been thinking, I think my energy is coming back slowly but surely.
I'm excited.
So this is going to get kind of deep and serious,
Okay.
actually.
Go.
Here we go. Are you ready? Dial in, girls. Trigger warning, death. Okay, so I feel since my dad passed away about 1.5 years ago, we will talk about, like, I think we should talk about that another time.
Yeah.
But I feel as though I haven't slept since that day and gotten a good night of sleep. And a part of me put this together this morning.
Oh.
That this is breaking news.
Breaking news.
That when I was sleeping and my doorbell rang at 3 a.m. I was very disheveled. I opened the door and my family friend doctor had told me that my dad had passed. I was like dead asleep when the doorbell was ringing. It was like a very whole thing.
Yeah.
And I find that psychologically, I could not be resting because I'm in fight or flight. Of the last time I was deep sleeping, my entire life changed.
Whoa, I never even thought about that.
I know. And you know what?
Have you talked about that with
No, this was this morning. I came up with that. And I think because I'm in therapy and I can't suggest it more. And I know I joke about lying to my therapist, but she's taught me so much. She's taught me so much that I'm able to get to that.
Wow, fuck, I gotta go back to therapy.
Is that kind of cool?
Wait.
So like I got to that by myself this morning.
Okay.
And I think that my body is truly in fight or flight, that I'm just like, I'm wired when I lay down. My body is tired. My mind is never tired.
Yeah, because you're trying not to miss like you're worried something's gonna happen while you're sleeping. Like your subconscious remembers that the worst thing happened while you were asleep.
The worst thing that could ever happen to me in my whole life has happened. And my body is protecting me of like that, like basically of just removing the like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like my body's not allowing myself to be vulnerable, and sleeping is vulnerable.
Yeah. Totally. That's so what do you think is the solution?
So I'm not really sure, because with my grief that is showing up for me very like with sleep and not sleeping, and I don't know what to do. I have another appointment with my psychiatrist next week because I've taken Ambien, I've taken like 5 different types of heavy duty sleeping pills, and I don't sleep on them.
I wonder, that's crazy.
I know.
That's crazy.
Which is really crazy, because when I take I take this one sleeping pill before I go to sleep to help. And it's not like Ambien, I guess, is a bad example, but my other sleeping pills that I take are really like not like aggressive. They're actually antidepressant pills, but with the side effect, you will get
drowsiness?
sleepy.
Interesting.
So I started out with that, and then I worked my way to these heavy duty ones thinking like I'd stay asleep. I am the exact same mind when I take it, which is really scary, because I remember even like my friends, like people being like, my dad takes this when he like flies and he's like out, and like my body should process that faster.
Whoa.
I'm not processing any of that.
Whoa.
Sorry to scare everyone.
No,
is that too much?
No, this is very interesting, and I think it should be exciting. I think it actually should be exciting.
So
because all it takes is the awareness. I even think now that you have brought this to your consciousness, awareness, I bet you'll sleep better tonight. Just even if it's 10% better, I bet you'll sleep better.
Yeah.
And second of all, I wonder if you should actually see like a sleep doctor.
Yeah.
Or I wonder if there's some like, it's gonna sound so stupid, and I have such limited knowledge in like any of this. But I wonder if it could be something that's like the way that affirmations trick your brain.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could have some kind of like spoken ritual before bed of like everything's okay. Like you can go to sleep, chlo, or like some kind of routine with yourself where you can like,
I mean, I try
in addition to whatever medication, like to have some kind of practice where you try and clue your subconscious in that like all good, go to bed.
Yeah, it all goes back to a bedtime routine, actually, because that is where it starts. I think you don't have to go straight to like these medications, and that's just like how I wanted to do this, because I like usually back in the day slept like a fucking log, like and then woke up. Not with you.
We've talked about it.
Yeah.
I've never seen Chloe
No.
asleep.
I've
never seen you get a wink of sleep.
Yeah, that's true. I slept behind closed doors.
But however,
Fantastic.
you would see me sleeping in bars.
I've seen you sleep standing up before. I've seen you sleep I'm surprised I never saw you fall asleep like exercising.
Yeah, I know.
Like mid-moving.
Yeah, mid-movement.
I was like narcoleptic for a while, so we have such strong, vastly different things, but routine I need to focus more on. I know it's really hard, like phone off, reading, lights off, like just setting the vibe. My like therapist is always saying like, why don't you light a candle? Like make your do turn down service.
Well, yeah, for yourself.
Yeah, turn down service for yourself. Yeah,
certainly don't go to your boyfriend's house where he's going to bed at 9.
No,
and then you
text.
Yeah.
It was funny actually last
Not
night
okay.
though, because when I first opened my phone to text you, because like everyone else is awake when I'm on my second round of wake ups, and
ooh, she's itching her eyebrow.
Ellie's itching, very highbrow.
Yeah.
And Ollie was like, "Who are you texting so late?" And I was like,
"About me?"
Yeah, I was like, "It's 11:30."
Oh my God.
He was like, "What? Like, do that tomorrow?" And I was like, "No, it's like a casual time.
Yeah.
Like it's such a chill time to
like the world is awake.
Yeah, it wasn't like at 3 a.m. if I was texting you, like there's probably an issue."
Right.
Where he thought that like he was like, "You can just do that tomorrow, man." And I was like, "No, we're just like shooting the shit. Like this is our this is pre-nighttime banter."
What do you think with considering every time zone, what do you think is more common to be in like asleep before 11 or after 11? In like 18 to 50-year-olds.
After.
Or no, 24 to 50-year-olds.
After. What do you think?
I don't know, because now that I think about it, like a lot of people get the fuck up in the morning and have kids to get to school on time, but maybe those people just also don't sleep.
Wait, you mean like they went to sleep before 11 p.m.?
No, I'm like, maybe I did mean that, but now I'm going, no, maybe they went to bed after 11 and still have to get up early to get their kids to school.
Yeah, because they're just grown ups.
That's what it's called being a parent.
Yeah, we don't have we don't have to worry about that yet.
Not yet, but yeah, I wonder, because maybe he's right. Like sometimes I go, after midnight, everyone's asleep. Or I don't know. I actually don't know when people go to bed. But I agree with you that 11:30 texting is so casual.
It's so casual.
And he was wrong.
Yeah. You were wrong, babe.
Yeah. John tells me that sometimes in the middle of the night when he goes downstairs to pee, I'll in my sleep be like, "Where are you going?" And then he'll be like, "On a run."
That's good. I was gonna say, yeah, because what are you gonna do?
It's like, where is he going? He's going to pee. Like, what do you mean, where are you going?
Yeah.
But you brought that up. I do want to say, because you were like your grandma.
Yeah, I was kind of segueing from grief to grief.
Right. So my grandma passed away this week.
Yeah.
Very sad. Thank you. It's okay.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
It was like a long stretch there at the end of like she was holding on, and so we a relief now for her. For my mom was really taking care of her, my aunt and stuff.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, go for it.
How old's your mom? Would she be okay with answering this question?
I'll tell you, but bleep it, because she actually doesn't like people to know how old she is.
That's so fair.
My mom is turning next
That's amazing.
month. Yeah.
Okay, so really quick, this is
my mom looks amazing. Both my parents look amazing.
Yeah, they look amazing. It's so crazy because your mom is and I'm
bleep.
20. Oh. and
bleep.
Yeah, and I'm 20 bleep. I'm and
you're bleep.
Yeah,
no one can know how old
we are. And I just lost my parent.
Yeah,
for the first time.
Right.
And she's older and has lived a long time with her mother.
I
so
know.
It kind of makes me think, in a way, selfishly, of like, well, she had her time with her mom.
Of course you think that. And of course, this is what I wanted to talk about, because grandparents, you have a small circle of people around you that will care. And everyone else, when it's a grandparent, what am I going to do? Like
for example?
Because also she was 95 and she died on her birthday.
Yeah, that's a wild
She died
one.
on her 95th birthday, which is the same day my mom's dad died.
That's
How crazy is that?
So they both died on the same day.
And it was my grandma's dad's birthday. Her birthday, her dad's birthday, she died, her ex-husband died.
That's crazy.
Isn't that nuts?
That's crazy.
She was
She
95.
died on the same day. Whoa. Dying on the same day as your birthday is extremely full circle life.
Full circle of life. And also imagine it was like your spouse too. You both died on the same day. Crazy. So, but anyway, yes. So she passed away and she was 95, which, this is going to sound so morbid, but like how many people can I tell that to who are going to like cut me any slack? Or like care.
As I just did, but I actually didn't mean to do it like that.
No, I know, but like for example, I had to email. I had a call set, a wedding planning call set.
Well, Yeah.
and with my planner and my florist, and I had to email them because I went out to New Jersey the next day to see my mom and be with my mom, and like see my grandma one more time.
Yeah. Did you see her?
Yeah,
You
at
did.
the funeral parlor. Yeah, they like
You
laid her
saw
out
her. Laid her out
for us to see. Yeah,
to dry.
which I was against, and then I'm actually glad. I guess it was for my mom really, and it was very hard seeing my mom.
Have you ever
sob.
seen someone dead?
Yeah, I've been to wakes.
I've never.
You've never seen
Someone dead.
a dead body?
Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up.
Okay, we can move on.
Wait, like
No, it's totally normal, dude.
just looks like. Oh wait, actually maybe. Oh,
I'm sure you've been to a funeral
No, I have
or
never
a wake.
Never in my
Really?
life. Never.
Well, I was gonna say I actually do think it's kind of, it's not for everyone. Like there's some that I've been to where I go, I wish I never saw them like
I'm
that.
actually like laughing because
What?
my dad when my dad's mom died, Hilda, my grandma,
Uh-huh.
we actually went to a funeral, but she was in like the car, like in the casket or whatever.
The hearse.
The hearse.
Huh? Hearse?
The hearse.
The hearse.
The Hershey's Kiss.
Yeah.
And my dad was like, go see Granny Hildy. And I was like, Dad, I don't want to. And he's like, go see her, go see her. He was like, it's like, just go look.
Did you like peek
Yeah.
open the casket?
No.
Oh.
It was open.
Oh.
Like he was like, just go see her, go see her. And I was like, Dad, I don't want to. It's freaking me out.
Yeah.
He's like, come on, go see your grandma. Like joking with me.
Yeah. Oh.
And I was like, Dad, I'm not gonna go see her. And then I was like asking him, I was like, what did it look like? What did it look like? He's like, it looked like she was fucking sleeping.
Yeah, it just looks like they're sleeping.
Yeah, like Chloe, like relax.
And they actually did a really nice job with my grandma. Like she looked, because I had seen
Is
her
she
the days
Jewish?
before. No.
Oh, so they didn't wrap her? Because Hilda looked like a mummy. You know, in the Jewish tradition, you like wrap them in all the white.
No. It's so interesting,
Cool.
death. It's very interesting. Basically, what I wanted to say was,
Yeah.
I hated seeing my mom so vulnerable, my tiny little mommy,
I don't know.
crying and like saying, ugh, whatever. We don't have to go there. But I was very glad I went and supported my mom. And I had this call, but I had to drive out to get to the funeral parlor for a certain time to go see her. So I had to move the call.
What's a funeral parlor?
Parlor?
And why do we only call funeral parlors and pizza parlors parlors?
I don't know, man. What is a parlor?
Like,
hey,
you know-
Siri, what's a parlor?
Or public space.
A reception room or public space?
So why is it just
Shut up, not you, bitch. My Siri, bitch.
wait? So why would it be a pizza parlor and a funeral parlor?
Because it's a reception for a public space.
So why wouldn't we go to like the ice cream? We do, but we don't go to the
What?
hair parlor,
'Cause
beauty
that's not
parlor.
public.
Yes, you
Beauty
do.
parlor.
Yes, you do.
Parlor.
It's like we're just realizing things.
Wait, we should have a Litty and Shitty parlor, like a public space.
Yeah, we can all hang out. Let's go to the parlor.
Let's go to the Litty and Shitty parlor.
The clubhouse.
They call my apartment the parlor floor of the townhouse because it was like the living room.
Correct.
Like my apartment is like the first floor thing.
So you
what I
saw
was
your
trying to get at-
grandmother.
I saw my grandmother. I had to move this
What was she
meeting.
wearing?
Oh, good question. Like a shirt, and she was wrapped in her own bed sheet, which I thought was sweet. Like she was like tucked under a sheet.
Oh, that is sweet. Did she have her she have her like makeup done and stuff? Or that wasn't
no,
yet?
but she just looked like they like made
Took
her
care
look
of her.
nice. Yeah,
Because sometimes they like do like if you're gonna do an open casket, they'll like touch you up.
yeah, but this was just
She died like 40 seconds ago.
because funeral. Well,
This was a freshie.
funeral parlors. Jesus, funeral parlors.
sorry,
which
I
I
wouldn't-
didn't know. What?
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's like we should be comfortable. In America, we're very uncomfortable with death.
Yeah.
In other countries, they're much more open about it. And,
yeah.
And here, I think there's a weirdness around it because it is weird. It's hard. It's something
We
we
just
will
don't
never
understand.
get over.
Yeah, we don't understand.
But funeral parlors take the body even when you're getting cremated and even if you're not doing a wake because she didn't do a wake and she's getting cremated today.
Yeah.
But they are the ones who take the, they
Take
handle
care of
that.
her, yeah.
And so they did something really nice, which was my mom wanted everyone to to be able to see her one more time, like my brothers and I
Yeah.
and stuff. And so
Did
the
you-
parlor set her out for just us in this room. So it wasn't a wake. It was like just me, my mom,
Yeah.
two of my brothers, my dad, and my aunt. And then we left and that was it. So they
Where
laid
was
her
the
out.
other brother?
He saw her the day before, right before she died. Mm-hmm. So it was my mom was like, I think you should pay your respects and see your grandma. Because the last time I saw her was like Christmas or something.
Mm. Did you say anything to her?
I just said bye. It was my mom. It was my mom. It was my mom.
It was
my
for
mom.
her mom.
It was hard for my mom, and I was really there as my mom's support. And I was crying just
Of course.
My mom was crying. You know what was, and here we are. We're going to go there today, you guys. Okay.
Yeah.
I know you didn't sign up for this. I know you thought we were talking about self-tapes and morning walks, but
I think our podcast, this episode started now.
yeah. So what was so zoom out moment for me was like, I watched my mom, like my mom said, like, bye mom, like I love you.
Yeah.
And it was like, for me being her daughter, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna have that one day with you. And I saw my mom like as like a little girl again.
Yeah,
talking to my
yeah.
mom. And I'm getting married and when I still feel like a little girl. And I'm
Yeah.
like, Mom, like I wanna be just little my mommy,
know.
you know? And so it was a very like, whoa.
Yeah.
Who cares about a call about flowers?
Yeah.
Death is so huge.
It's so huge and it comes quickly.
Yeah, and it does. And I was actually surprised at how composed I remained, but my mom kept thanking me yesterday, like, thank you so much for coming out. You got me and Kevin went out. She's like, thank you for coming out. Like, and my dad was like, yeah.
It's very grounding, I think.
Yeah. So it was nice. But all of that to say, this is getting to the least important part of the story.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I moved this call and I moved it like 40 minutes before it was supposed to happen because my mom was like, can you get here now? And I was like, oh my God, okay. So I emailed the florist and I didn't want them to look like I'm irresponsible. I was like, sorry, you guys, I have to drive to New Jersey because my grandma passed away last night.
Yeah.
And I hated that I had to say that because as they are expected, they both hit me back with like the true condolences. And I wanted to be like, it's fine. It's okay. And they were like, I'm so sorry. And hey, if they're the 1% chance that they're listening, of course. And thank you. And that was so sweet of them. But I wanted to be like, it's fine. I just have to go to New Jersey.
You're like, this is not about you. Like,
yeah, no, like I didn't want their condolences, but of course that's very sweet of them that of course they were going to say that. But like, I wanted to be like, no, it's all good. I just can't talk.
Right. You're like, it's just like, leave me alone for a second.
And that goes back to the assistant thing of like, you didn't make a mistake. Of course you did, but don't worry about it.
It's funny that people say they're sorry when people die. Because it's like, sorry?
Yeah, and I'm sure you felt such, with that, it was like, what can anyone say?
Yeah, it's like, I don't, So,
but then you think when you hear about, of course you're like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just people
grief is weird.
It is.
It's really weird.
And I bet you probably, not enjoyed, but the responses you appreciated the most were probably from other people who had experienced sudden and shocking loss the way you did.
Yes.
Like only that kind of person can know what they wanted or didn't get.
Yeah.
Am I losing you?
Yeah, no, I'm thinking about it a lot. Sorry.
Okay, sorry.
No, I'm with you. I was just thinking of like reaching out to people who I know who had lost their father and then hearing how their advice versus people saying, like me asking for something versus people telling me sorry.
Right.
Also, I just like thought, I think we talked about this in another episode once, but like how I said to my therapist, like the day after my dad died, I was like, really bad news.
Oh, yeah. I have some bad news.
And I just thought of that of like, we don't have to talk about it, but like bad news.
Yeah. By the way, like don't make it a big deal, but
my dad, like honestly, I actually remember texting someone from work and being like, sorry
to inconvenience you.
I can't come into work today. My dad like had like a blood clot. They're like, how's he doing? I was like, no, he died.
Oh my God.
And then we were like, I was like,
yeah, that is like take the year off.
Yeah, and I did.
Yeah,
I took the year off. They
but
gave me the year off.
You didn't get a lick of sleep.
I haven't slept since then.
Yeah,
2000 and yesterday.
Yeah,
this is about
2000 and late.
Is about a year and some time ago. So yeah.
All right,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
but anyway, hey, let's talk about something lighter.
Okay, you want to change subjects?
Yeah,
we sold a hat.
We sold a fucking hat. We sold more than one hat.
We sold more than one hat. Do you guys want to hear the story? I was at the Red Room. Where else would I ever be?
On a Tuesday.
Andrew Bray, who takes a lot of our pictures, was like, bring your, I was wearing the hat one week when you were there and no one knew what it was.
Yeah. Thanks guys for making me look stupid.
And he was like, bring it back. Let's take some pictures of some audience members in the hat next time. And I was like, totally. So we were doing that this week. And there was someone there who like her friend brought her to the show. She was visiting from Chicago. This like, I'm sure she was early 20s girl.
Shout out Chicago.
And I was like, will you model my hat? And so she did, and then she was like, she had just found out about me that night. Like she was brought to my show, didn't know who I was. And she was like, can I have it? It looks so good on me. And I was like, well, you got to pay for it. It's my merch. And then she was like, how much is it? And I was like, it's a whopping $35.
Yeah.
Because we ordered a small quantity.
You could just say 35 buckaroos.
I have to make my money back. I'm sorry. She was like, oh my God. And I was like, but she's like, well, obviously I'm not going to pay for that. I was like, I know. So, but I kind of want you to have it. She's like, I'll wear it she works at a bar. She's like, I'll bartend. I'll wear it when I bartend and I'll start listening to the podcast. I was like, I know. Now I kind of want you to have it. I want to sell this hat to you.
But
so then we were going back and forth, and then like other comedians were there, and I was like embarrassed by this exchange that I was like $35 for my dumb fucking hat. So I was like, you know what, girl? I was like, just take the hat. And I just was like, just take the hat. And she's like, no, I'll Venmo you. I was like, you name your price. I don't want to look. Here's my Venmo. I'm not looking. She Venmoed me $35.
Fuck yeah. I didn't even know this was a whole exchange. First of all,
didn't even know who I was.
Maybe she didn't want to give you the hat back. She had lice.
That's what she said. That's what she said. She was like, what if I have lice? And I was like, then I guess you should just keep
$40 then.
Yeah, $40 for the trauma.
If you're gonna give me a louse on my head.
Yeah. What's one lice? Louse?
One louse.
Like you just said?
Yeah.
One louse. Wait. No.
Wait, that a skit with
Lice?
Jacob Elordi with the they cut it. So you never saw it.
No. Wait, lice. Louse?
It's lice. Lice is one louse.
Hey Siri. What is the singular of lice?
The singular for lice is louse.
What? What? Not you! Your Siri on your thing is not even connected to Wi-Fi.
Louse.
One louse. I'm losing Chloe. She's checking her notifications.
I have to go.
Wait, can I say one more thing?
Sure.
This is really funny to me. Have we talked about anything this episode?
No.
Okay. First of all, I've been stepping up my chef game, okay?
Okay.
This week, did you see what I made this week?
I think
eggs?
I think I did see that. I thought it was burrata.
I know, which I guess
looked better.
This is gonna sound disappointing. I have really been stepping up my cooking game. And this was, sometimes you find these Instagram recipes that like we've talked about that are so complicated. Sometimes you find ones where it's like, click on it and that actually is easy.
Yeah, like I have that.
This recipe was
Did you have it?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Oh.
I ate it.
No, I meant did you have the ingredients or did you set out for them?
So I saw it in the morning and I was like, I'm trying to get out in the morning earlier. So I was like, let me run to the store and get dill.
You hunted and gathered.
All I needed was dill. I had everything else, which is so exciting.
So you just gathered one.
That makes me feel like an adult when it's like I see a recipe and it's like, I have all those ingredients, girl.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm not 22 anymore. I don't have to go buy one of everything. I have a fridge. I have a cabinet. I got my beans. I got my butter. I got my eggs. So this was garlic Mediterranean yogurt, and you won't get a word in. This was garlic Mediterranean yogurt.
Continue.
Greek yogurt, you guys, on a plate. Sea salt, pepper, za'atar, also known as Mediterranean oregano. And then a little bit of minced garlic on the yogurt, which the rest of your day you'll have garlic breath, but worth it for how good this tastes. Then you put some unsalted butter in a pan, let it bubble, let it froth. You put in some paprika. You get some paprika brown butter sauce.
Just send them the recipe, babe. Just send them the recipe. I'm so sorry. You were so excited. Do you hate me?
We need to sync up, and for more reason than just one. I think this episode would have been different if we were both ovulating. I think it would have been different if we were both menstruating. And I think you and I should be on the same page with our cycles.
Yeah.
So maybe we should hang out more, because also maybe then I won't get my period on my wedding day if we sync up.
Yeah, come over to my sink. Synchronize with me. Sync to me.
Yeah.
You come to me.
It is interesting because like
I'm not cycle syncing to you.
Excuse me?
I'm not cycle syncing to you.
I do think the menstrual cycle affects our energy, and the fact that we are on opposite ends right now is
Very
definitely
fucked
affecting
up.
us. I mean, you also didn't get a wink of sleep last night or for the past 2 years.
Or have I had been able to say one word?
No.
Or take a breath?
But this is my episode.
Yeah, this is the Emily Wilson episode dedicated to her dead grandma.
Oh my God.
No, that was kind.
Yeah, no, you're right. I know.
Sit down. I have something else to say.
I have something else to say too, but you should go first because I've actually monopolized.
Wait, I actually might not be getting my period. I might be having middle smirts. Have you ever heard of that?
Excuse me?
Middle smirts.
Spell it.
I don't know how. My gynecologist, smirts.
Smirts. And what is this?
I think of it as middle smurfs because I think it's cuter. But it's when you have an IUD and then in between your period and your other period, you have a middle like section when your ovaries are dropping down. So you get cramps and it's called middle smirts.
So you're in your luteal phase.
So I'm smirting.
Check your app. When are you supposed to get it?
I don't have an app.
So how do you know when you're getting your period?
I hope to God that I just get it.
So you live in hell?
Well, I got mine twice a month.
So you live in hell?
I got mine twice a month last month.
Why?
Because I don't sleep. And I'm
Chloe, you gotta start taking care of
and
yourself.
I'm skinny as a needle right now, so I'm just kidding.
Yes.
And I'm trying to like lose some weight for the wedding, bulk up, tone up. I'm trying to do all those things in one. So my body is all over the place.
I want to like cradle you right now.
I don't want that.
Okay. I want you to like have gotten sleep.
I'm like literally as far into the side of the couch as I could be.
So you're not even getting your period. You should track your period, Chloe, so you know. And guys, even if, I mean, I guess girlies on oral birth control naturally track it, but if you should know when your period's coming. It really often makes things make sense.
I'm going to get it the first week in March. I do know. Okay.
So we're so far away from that. You actually are maybe ovulating.
No, I might actually have it tomorrow or because of my period cramps, or it could be middle smirts.
Guys, track your periods. It actually, because I will get alerts from Flo where it's like, you're actually... Flo, alerts from Flo.
Alerts from Flo?
You get middle smirts, I get alerts. I get middle smirts from
you get
middle
alerts and I get
from
smirts.
Flo. It will be like, hey, you might be a little cranky today. It's because
really?
Your ovary is just got there. I'm like, okay, yeah, I am
could
a little
just
cranky.
why do I need an app to tell me that I have rancid energy? I could just tell you.
Yeah. But it's kind of like astrology, but real.
Yeah,
it's
like it makes
my
you
actual
feel
cycle.
better.
You guys, we need to realize how much the menstrual cycle actually affects our life.
I know.
I've been seeing more about this on TikTok, and I want to like read a book on it because
cycle syncing.
Like your cycle affects your fucking mood. It
Yeah.
really totally does. And
Yeah.
whatever you have going on,
Yeah.
be aware of where you are in your cycle. I told you, I always feel like I'm my most beautiful right when I'm about to get my period. And then I'll get really emotional. And then when I'm ovulating, I'm my most aggro, like intense self.
Yeah.
And I'm like short-tempered and like fiery and feisty.
Oh, like your shirt.
Yeah, I have flames on today.
Yeah.
Can I tell you one more thing I was going to tell you?
Yeah,
And
tell
then
me.
maybe you tell us about the restaurant you went to last night, because we should talk about our
Okay.
establishments. So this is a funny little thing. So as you know, my grandma died this week. And
Yeah.
I went home and we went out for lunch, and then my dad was like, we want pizza for dinner? And I was like, no,
Yeah.
I have a wedding. I don't want pizza for dinner.
Yeah.
Let's make something. Let's make something healthy and nutritious and nice. And my dad has this tortellini salad that he always used to make for me in high school that I loved. It's like spinach, it's like cold, but like lukewarm tortellini.
Lukewarm.
So it's a spinach-based salad.
We don't need the whole recipe. We believe you. Tortellini salad. Got it.
Hey, it's like 5 ingredients. It's really good. Just think about it. Think about it. Let me hold your
I
hand
can
while
like
I tell
picture a tortellini salad.
you. Spinach, tortellini, sweet salami, sun-dried tomatoes. That's it.
Gorge. Thank you.
Honey balsamic on top.
Okay.
Delicious. And I used to
Honey
crave
balsamic?
it. Honey motherfucking balsamic. It's
You
so
should have started
good.
with that.
I guess so, but you would have gotten mad. So I asked my dad last night, I was like, hey, how about you make your tortellini salad? And my dad does this thing where like, and John does it too, where it's like, he like throws shit together and like kind of just like goes with the flow each time. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
I
how
want
about
it.
we stick to a recipe
Yeah, like
here?
I want it the way I want it. That's what my dad always did that too. He was like, just like
Yeah, just
free
like,
flowing.
Yeah, let me just throw this on.
Like I don't want that. I want that.
I want the thing you nailed the first time.
Yeah.
So, and my dad, and every time he has been making it for me, every time we got a little further and further away from
Damn
the
it.
original thing. And last night, we sit down to eat, and I'm so excited for this tortellini salad.
Fuck, dude.
It was basically a bowl of tortellini.
You just had pasta?
And then my mom goes, we're eating it, and my mom goes, it's a little hard. And my dad was like, yeah, it's al dente. And it's like, none of us wanted al dente tortellini.
You just didn't cook it.
There was like no spinach in this bitch. It was just a hot dish of pasta with some green spinach.
What happened?
Salami, no dressing. It was like butter. I was like, Dad, what the hell happened? Like, and I just kept grilling him, and then I started joking about it. And then when I left, I was like, bye, because they just give me the leftover food when I leave.
Yeah.
And then I was like, bye. He was like, do you want to take the food? I was like, yeah, you're going to give me some of the noodles you made for me? And then I hugged him. I was like, I'm just kidding. Look how ashamed he was. Nicole, Nicole, I'll send you this picture. My dad, I hugged him.
He's actually like defeated as fuck.
My dad in his like daily navy sweatsuit from Walmart, hunched over, so sad, and I'm
Arm just hanging out.
arms hanging, not even hugging me back.
Aww.
So sad and ashamed because he ruined the one thing I asked for.
Yeah.
And I was like, I told him, I was like, Dad,
You know the recipe.
you know what to do.
Yeah.
Why are we going with our intuition? Men, never go with your intuition. It's always wrong.
Yeah, always.
Follow a recipe. Women should lead with their intuition.
And
That's why when women cook, it's better. I just said that just now, but
I like it. Women
So-
should be in the kitchen.
yeah. Keep them in the kitchen and then the house.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I wish. I'd love to be kept in a house.
Really?
Yeah.
You say that, but then it's like,
I'd still
We
get
had
out.
it.
I'd still go to morning Pilates. I'd still do my
and you
day.
still wouldn't sleep a wink.
Not
and then
a
you'd be
wink.
like, I can't get any of my errands done. I didn't
Well,
sleep a
here's
wink.
what I'll just say to end this episode. It's nice that your dad could still make you tortellini.
I know, and I think that it kind of is a full circle moment.
Yeah.
And I debated telling that story because I was like, well, we were just talking about that.
Yeah, but you know what?
But it's like a sweet story.
It is, and I like, and the photo actually was icing on
It
the
was
cake.
all working up to the photo.
It's like so funny.
Yeah. And then it was funny too because when I brought it up to him, I was like, Dad, like there's no spinach in this. And I was like, and then I kept poking him and I was like, because I was making my brother laugh. And I
Yeah.
was like, Dad, I'm teasing. He was like, no, but you cook for people. You want them to enjoy it. Like it's something for me to think about.
You're like, oh.
Like he like took it seriously. Tell us about your restaurant club that you went to last night.
Actually, I'm not going to
Why?
because it's
You want to keep it a secret?
No, I don't.
Why?
It's because I talk about it like it's the same restaurant that I'm obsessed with, and I go to and talk about it in every single episode. So I don't want to.
Oh, but I thought it was the one on your block.
No, that's Sap. I went to Soother.
Oh, so you are talking about it.
Bleep it. I'm just kidding. I don't want to talk about that restaurant. I talk about it all the time.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm so cranky now.
No, it's okay because you're Mertz.
I have Myrtle smirts.
You have moaning Myrtle smirts.
Yeah, and I have to pee now.
Okay. Well, listen, man. We'll wrap this up and you'll pee.
I can't believe you have your voice lesson today and you're gonna leave me in the dust.
Is that why you're mad at me?
Yeah, I really feel sad. What are you gonna sing?
I'm gonna sing "Being Alive." Just to really make it full circle.
After you talk about death, you're singing "Being Alive."
Yeah, from Steven Sondheim. That's real, man. I just printed the sheet music on my way here.
Can you read sheet music?
No, she can. She plays it and I sing. Somebody hold me too close.
Why did you choose that song?
Because I really love it. She was like, let's find a new song for you. And I was like, you know what song I love is Being Alive. You should listen to it. It's a very good song.
I probably
Have you seen
won't.
Marriage Story?
No.
Adam Driver
Oh,
sings it at the
God,
end.
No. Oh
Being
God, no.
alive, being alive.
I don't think that movie I would like that movie.
It's one of those movies where it's like, want to cry? Watch it. Want to feel
Also-
pain? Watch it.
Yeah, it's like, but I'm not married. It's like one of those movies where it's like, when I'm older, I'll get there.
No, you don't need to be. It's devastating because it's like they were in love. It just didn't work out. They
Oh,
loved each other.
God.
It just didn't fucking work.
All right.
Listen, Chloe, hey.
Hey.
From one sock to another, I want to let you know
Yeah.
I love you so much.
I love you so much.
I'm sorry that I'm going to be leaving you in probably 10 minutes for
That
this voice
is the
lesson.
worst news I've ever heard.
I'm going to come back.
You are gonna meet me at Hudson Yards.
I'm going to meet you at Equinox.
I think you should meet me here.
Well, I have a Brazilian wax right after my
What? You have a whole day now?
voice lesson because it's right down the street.
God, all right.
And then I was going to go home, grab my gym clothes, go meet you at Equinox.
Don't forget a bathing suit.
For a cold plunge?
Yeah.
We can't go in naked?
No.
Why?
It's on the roof. It's outside. It's an
What?
experience. You don't go naked.
In Germany you do.
Where the fuck are you today, bitch?
New York. Wait, I thought it was like a cold plunge in the women's locker room.
No, it's like an experience. We're doing like après ski, yeah.
Wow, okay. Well, I'm very much looking forward to that. So guess what? I may be leaving you for like 2 hours, but
But
just
you and your
know
naked body in my cold plunge will be right back.
that I will be right back. And not only do we get Equinox, but we also are going to go to Bleep It
Bitch.
and eat our lovely little dinner and try on some dresses tomorrow. How fun is
Yeah,
that?
I'm excited.
So there's a lot to look forward to, and I love you, and I'm sorry.
I love you. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thanks, man.
Bye, guys.
Come on, love you, Chloe.
I love you, Em. I'm sorry.
Thanks for listening to Litty and Shitty in the Big Bad City.
Whether you were just cleaning your apartment, slaying at the gym, or strutting on these city streets, we're always grateful for your ears.
Be sure to follow or subscribe, tell a friend, and hey, leave a review. Lilas!
What?
Love you like a sister.
Oh, cute. Lilas!
Shitty.